A sọ pé ogun ti wọ̀lú, ṣùgbọ́n a ti ń rí afẹ́fẹ́ ogun. Àwọn amòye ti ń sọ nínú ẹ̀mí, àwọn nǹkan téèyàn máa ń gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ àti nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ ó ti fi hàn pé irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀.
Kilarigbo TV.
Àwọn nǹkan tí a gbìyànjú láti sọ ní àdàkọ òyìnbó èdè wípé láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kó jí gìrì, kó gbáradì. A sọ pé ogun ti wọ̀lú, ṣùgbọ́n a ti ń rí afẹ́fẹ́ ogun. Àwọn amòye ti ń sọ nínú ẹ̀mí, àwọn nǹkan téèyàn máa ń gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ àti nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ ó ti fi hàn pé irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní baba ńlá, tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní a ti rí àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Yewa, Èkìtì, Kogi, ní Ẹ̀gbẹ́ àti àwọn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àti rí pé fìrífìrí ogun ó ti ń wọlé. Ìdí ẹ̀ la fi pè àpéjọ yìí kí àwọn Aare in council gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí ogun ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti sọ fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá pé kí a ṣọ́ra, ká wo agbègbè wọn dáadáa pé a ti ń rí fìrífìrí ogun. A ti wá gbọ́ àwọn nǹkan kan wípé àwọn jàǹdùkú yìí wọ́n ti wọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí àwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní infiltration. A ti wá gbọ́ pé tírélà tó bá fi kó èèyàn wá, ní abẹ́ tírélà yẹn àwọn nǹkan ìjà ló wà lábẹ́. Àna ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó ń kó wá kì í ṣe ara Nàìjíríà nìkan, Chad àti Nigeria. Òun ni a fi sọ fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lọ́balọ́ba àtàwọn gómìnà wa pé a ti sọ fún yín o kí a jọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ààbò yìí. Ẹ̀ gbọ́ láti bí ọdún méjì sẹ́yìn o, òun ló délẹ̀ báyìí o. Ó máa wá dìgbà yẹn kó máa ní kí làárẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ààrẹ lọ́gàá ní traditional system náà ti wá ní àwọn ọ̀gá tó ń ṣe olórí ìpínlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ àwọn gómìnà. Ààrẹ ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan tí àwọn aláṣẹ ò bá sọ pé ó yá. Bí ẹ bá tẹ̀ ní káàrẹ ṣe nǹkan, ìjẹ́jẹ́ bí fún ààrẹ ní nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe nǹkan kan. Ní ayé àtijọ́, wọ́n bá fẹ́ rán jagunjagun kó lọ jagun. Àwọn alágbára ìlú wọ́n á dá agbára jọ fún pé èyí tẹ́ níyẹn o, a mọ̀ pé ní nǹkan ṣùgbọ́n ti gbélé yìí. Ó ní àwọn ètùtù tí wọ́n máa ṣe tí wọ́n á fi bá àwọn jagunjagun. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá rẹ́nìkan tó ń jáde nínú afẹ́fẹ́ àbí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára pé káàrẹ̀ lọ sógun, ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀tá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n rán ni o. Ogun ò ń ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ pé wọ́n kàn ń tìyàn lọ láì jẹ́ pé gbogbo ìlú gbìmọ̀ pọ̀ pé kò jókòó kó wá lọ jagun. A ní ogun ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o, ṣùgbọ́n a ti rí fìrífìrí ogun. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo òkè ọya yìí, ní àná vice principal ní Kebbi State wọ́n pa boarding house ni, wọ́n dẹ̀ kó àwọn ọmọ obìnrin márùnlélógún wọ́n ti kó lọ báyìí. Ojoojúmọ́ là ń gbọ́ ohun ọ̀fọ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè. Wọ́n ní ikú ló dẹ̀ ń kojú bọ ẹni, òwe ní ń pamọ́ ni. Àfẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ràn ààrẹ la sọ pé kò yẹ kí Yorùbá múra. Tí a bá wo gbogbo Nàìjíríà, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló dàbí pé ó sì ní àlàáfíà díẹ̀ lórí ààbò díẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń súnmọ́ mi ní wọ́n súnmọ́ wa díẹ̀ díẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kwara State, ìran mẹ́rin ló wà ní Kwara State: Fúlàní, Yorùbá, Tápà àti Bàrìbá. Wọ́n attack gbogbo àwọn ìran mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yòókù, ibi tí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wà nìkan náà attack. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ojoojúmọ́ àwọn aláṣẹ ń paná ìròyìn nǹkan tí ò mú ààbò dáadáa wá bá orílẹ̀-èdè wọn tí à ń pè ní security threat. So à ń pè ìpàdé oníròyìn tó jẹ́ ìpàdé oníròyìn àgbáyé kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ pé kí wọ́n múra, pé kí olúkálùkù nǹkan tó bá ní kó múra láti fi dáàbò bo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. A dẹ̀ ti sọ nínú àdàkọ yìí wípé kò sí nǹkan tó burú tí Amẹ́ríkà bá wá ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n lè sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Amẹ́ríkà láti mú àwọn abayéjẹ́ yìí, àwọn tó ń mu ẹ̀jẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ yìí, láti mú wọn kúrò lórílẹ̀-èdè wa. Tí o bá lè ṣọ́ ilé ẹ, alágbára àdúgbò àwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ́. Torí ọ̀ràn tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé ẹ, á kan àdúgbò tó bá yá. Àní má gbàgbé pé Amẹ́ríkà ní business interest ní Nàìjíríà. Tá a bá quantify business interest Amẹ́ríkà kò lè less than $80 billion. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí àwọn ò bá tètè dá sí tí ogun bá ṣẹlẹ̀, á affect business interest wọn. Ẹ má dẹ̀ gbàgbé pé 250 million people ló wà ní Nàìjíríà. Tí wọn ò bá tètè dá sí kán mú àwọn tó fẹ́ dógun lẹ̀ kúrò yìí, tí ogun bá ṣẹlẹ̀, kò sí country tó lè gba refugee wa ní West Africa. 250 million. Ní last week ní South Africa, àwọn Palestinian tó lówó tẹ́mọ̀ kan tó ń pè lógún, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣátà plane kan, wọn ní passport, wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kó máa gbé wọn lọ sí South Africa, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe refugee bẹ̀. Wọ́n débẹ̀, àwọn aláṣẹ South Africa wọ́n dá wọn dúró fún 12 hours torí kò sí passport lọ́wọ́ wọn, ogun ti displace wọn. So àwọn tó bá ní làláì kọ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ogun. Ẹni tó bá ní làláì kó lọ sí Benue State kó lọ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Benue State àti Plateau State. Ẹni tó bá ní làláì kó lọ sí Borno nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Borno, torí pé kò tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn bí Yorùbá ò prepare. Ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá gidi tó dẹ̀ pé ó máa ń ọjọ́ iwájú, òun la fi pe ìpàdé oníwèrò. A ti ṣe àìmọye adúbá àwọn oníwèrò ìṣòro ní kọ̀ọ̀kan, ṣùgbọ́n lè jẹ́ ìpàdé oníròyìn àgbáyé tí wọ́n ń pè ní World Press Conference.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ṣé ẹ̀yin á wò pé bóyá tí àwọn olóyè ńláńlá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àti àwọn ọba aládé tí wọ́n bá parapọ̀ tí wọ́n pe àwọn òrìṣà bíi Ṣàngó Olúkòso, Ọya àti àwọn òrìṣà ńláńlá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ṣé àwọn òrìṣà yìí ṣé wọ́n lè gbèjà wa ní dípò kí a lọ pe àwọn ará US láti wá fáìtì fún àṣà?
Tó bá ní ká pe òrìṣà, àwọn ọba pe òrìṣà, àwọn náà ti máa pè lábẹ́lẹ̀ o. Ìtò òrí ló pọ̀ jù. Àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kan tá à ń ṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀ kí ààbò wọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní ò lè sọ síta o. Torí mo mọ̀ pé tó bá dágbá ó, wọn ò ní lọ fèsì àwọn gómìnà mọ́ o. Ìgbà yẹn má mọ̀ pé ààrẹ lọ lórí ogun. Nígbà kan ń pín owó ní State House nísìnyí wọn mọ̀ pé ààrẹ ni olórí ogun. Ìgbà kan wọ agbádá lọ bílà kan gba national award wọn mọ̀ pé ààrẹ lọ lórí ogun. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá dá páwọ́, ààrẹ náà máa kọ́ pé ààrẹ kí ló máa ṣe o? Mo ń ṣe ìwọ̀nba tó yẹ kí n lè ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ bá àwọn ọba kan náà ń ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n bí kan làdúrà ṣe máa gbà. Bíbélì sọ pé Ọlọ́run sọ pé èrò ẹ kọ́ ni èrò mi, ọ̀nà tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbà kọ́ ni ọ̀nà mi. Ta ló mọ̀ bóyá ibi tí gbígbàdúrà tá a gbà lábẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run fi gbé Amẹ́ríkà dìde pé kán wá gbèjà wa. Gbogbo ìgbà kọ́lẹ̀ yẹn máa ń gbèjà rẹ̀ o. Ọlọ́run máa ń rán olùgbèjà wá láti ọ̀nà tó jì kó wá gbèjà wa. Ló wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. ṣe bá wa lọ ń gbèjà Sierra Leone nígbà tí wọ́n ní wàhálà nítorí pé alágbára jù wọ́n lọ. Ṣe bá wa lọ gbèjà Liberia, ṣe bá wa lọ ń ṣe peacekeeping ní Somalia. Kí ló lè lọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ṣe bá àwọn American soldiers máa wá ń train àwọn soldiers wa, amóye ìgbà tó wá train àwọn soldiers wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wá lẹ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe rí bá Amẹ́ríkà ṣe operate kò lè bá wọn ju 3-4 days lọ. Wọn ò dẹ̀ ní ṣe on floor attack, airstrike ni o. The base of these criminals, wọ́n kàn bá wa ṣẹ́ẹ̀lì bíi 15 ọ̀nà àlà. Mo ká máa wá yí nǹkan ká máa yí nǹkan ẹ̀yìn ò sọ pé àwọn ọ̀gá máa yí president wa pé kò wà capable. President wa ti sọ, kò dẹ̀ deny woman kan sọ ní Arise TV. Ó lóun lọ bá pé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe lórí security náà tó ní tóun bá dá sí ọ náà máa pa ọ́n. Human says it. She's from the north. Kò dẹ̀ sí refutal kan from the presidency pé irọ́ ni woman yẹn pa láti bí ọdún kan sẹ́yìn. President mọ ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ wípé tóun bá ní kóun step on toes àwọn alágbára tó ń cause insecurity, it may cost him a lot. Because ọ̀rọ̀ insecurity Nigeria ó kọjá ọ̀rọ̀ terrorism, ó wà mọ́ economical. Ẹ̀rí pé mo reflect pé gbogbo national forest wa òun ni solid minerals wà ń bẹ̀. Unconfirmed report sọ pé even our former head of state, unconfirmed report, our retired generals, unconfirmed report pé àwọn náà hate àwọn people wọ̀nyí láti pay now sí gbogbo ibi tí gold, diamond, solid minerals wọ́n wà. Ìlú tó bá ti ní wọn kógun jà wọn lé àwọn aráàlú yẹn kò níbi tí kìíní yẹn wà torí gbogbo ibi tí àwọn substance yìí wà tí gbogbo solid mineral wà máàpù yẹn wà lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀rí gbogbo ibi tí solid mineral wà òun ni security threat wà. Zamfara gold. And the gold in Zamfara ó ṣàn láti Zamfara títí dé Kaduna. North tẹ̀rí yẹn rò pé wọ́n ní mineral. Solid mineral tí North ní ní 20% in the south. Mustapha sọ, only there was one solid mineral called California. Only a gram of that California is about $27 million, which a gram of gold will take to 20% gram of that California. It's in Borno State. That's the beginning of Boko Haram. They were mining that California to cause security threats. Resources to a copy to ìlú ìṣe, and then bamboos àwọn Niger Delta, and kó JTF sí wọn lọ́rọ̀ pé wọn ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe bunkering. Mi ò support bunkering. Why are you protecting oil without protecting solid mineral? There was a time that El-Rufai sọ wípé the solid mineral in Kaduna, South Africa, that the project that has the largest solid mineral in Africa, you now have 20% of the solid mineral in Kaduna State only. The major income revenue of South Africa now is solid mineral. And what is the budget of South Africa this year? The budget of South Africa is $140 billion. And the budget of Nigeria is $34 billion. Where are they making that money in South Africa? The major money they are making it in solid mineral. Because they coordinate it very well. They did not allow mafia to thief it. They did not allow mafia to take it away. Sell it privately. The money is going to national treasury. But in Nigeria, the money is becoming wasteful to the individual. And the individual have great artificial insecurity. And the president cannot confront them. If the president cannot confront them, we need an external help. We should not be talking about religion. God did not know the difference between Christian and Muslim and traditionalists. What is happening? What happened in Babala? Majority of the people that was killed in Babala were Muslim. But the major thing is that we need international assistance, even beyond America. Because I don't know any country that can accept our refugees. If there is a crisis or war in this country, 250 million people. We should not politicize this issue. Anybody who comes from Middle Belt, we not say Trump should not come out, we should not come and assist them. You don't know what will happen tomorrow in Middle Belt, especially Benue State. You don't know what will happen in Plateau tomorrow because of threats of life and property. Most of the churches have been burnt. Even these terrorists went to mosques to kill people in Katsina. Something drastically must be done on these issues. You don't need to pretend. This is a country that they don't want truth. They prefer to be dying slowly because of political issues. It's when you have your life that you can play politics, when politics arise. And this thing, when it happens, it will land on my table, they will be blaming me. That was the reason I come out for press. I will organize this press conference. Don't share your blame to me. We are ready to play our role. If you don't allow us to play our role, there's nothing we can do. I can't come to your house, if there's a security threat in your house, and open your gate that I want to secure you. If you don't open the gate for me, the governor of the state is in charge of the gate of any state. Any individual cannot intrude to the security and protection of that state. That person will run into trouble. It's only a stark illiterate, political illiterate. I will ask Aare to go and invade any community without the permission of the Oba, without the permission of the local government, without the permission of the area commander, and the governor of the state. Don't put unnecessary blame on us. Tell the government, the governors, or the federal government who are ready to partner with them. Friends, being held on behalf of Aare in council. And I will read my speech as the Aare Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land. There are perilous times in Yoruba land. From Kogi to Kwara, Ekiti, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Ogun, Lagos, and part of Edo, Delta State, and Dominion signs are there. Marshals of deaths have surrounded more than 60 million inhabitants of these geographical space. The blood twist maniacs don't have good intention for the peace-loving people of our areas. Rather, they are waiting for signal from their foreign sponsors to invade this land, kill mercilessly, and take over our ancestral inheritance. More than a year ago, I raised the alarm through a letter I wrote, and I sent it to our governor to immediately partner with us to flush out all these undesirable elements from our forests. Pitiably, there was no response from them. Now, the danger is staring at everybody in the face. If care is not taken urgently, this clear, present, serious, and immediate danger has the capability to change topographic landscape and history of peace-loving Yoruba people. This insecurity gradually crept into Yoruba land, which is a monster that must be fought with all power at our disposal. This insecurity gradually crept into Yoruba land, which is a monster that must be fought with all power at our disposal. A first-class monarch who was Olukoro of Koro in Kwara State, Major General Shegun Aremu, retired, was shot dead in his palace, and his wife was adopted. Another first-class monarch, who was traditional ruler of Ifon, Ondo State, Oba Israel Adeusi, was also killed by this monster. Council chairman, cleric, businessman have been aborted. Women have been raped. Farmers have been deprived of their possession. Travelers are no longer sure of their safety on highways. This evil is gradually creeping into Yoruba land, and the Hydra-headed monsters is already constituting a serious security threat. Due to the fact that this cancer was not given urgent and decisive operation when I raised the alarm. It is now spreading like wildfire because the perpetrator gets higher financial returns with the less risk growth, kidnapping, and abduction. We have a situation on our hand now in which, through our intelligence gathering, these terrorists are already mobilizing to leave forests and invade our towns and cities. It is high time we stop these cancers that is spreading its virus across Yoruba land. Aside from making money from these evil ventures, these enemies of progress want to destroy the economy of Yoruba land. This is why they must stop now. We must create this power with urgent attention deserved. Because for any development to take place in any polity, evil must not be appeased. It must be decisively dealt with and fought from all angles, like the monster that it is. That was why I proposed the convocation of a Southwest Security Summit to be held in one of the states' capital in Yoruba land. The meeting will involve, among others, traditional rulers, religions and opinion leaders, farmers and businessmen, and others too, and security agents in the region. Unfortunately, no serious attention has been given to this proposal by those in government. The fundamental duty of government anywhere in the world is the protection of life and property. With the information at our disposal, these elements, most of whom are from neighboring countries, have infiltrated our forests and our towns. In August 2025, there was a security breach in Babanla, Kwara State, where criminals attacked residents and about 20 villages are displaced. 36 persons were killed in the ugly incident. Also yesterday in Kebbi State, the government college comprehensive secondary school, Maga Danko Wasagu local government area of the state, where Azan Makuku, believed to be the vice principal, was shot dead, and 25 female students were abducted by the terrorists. The Midwest, that always been known as the food basket state for farmers, has been turned to war theater by the herders and bandits. More than 300 villages has been displaced. Vice versa, Benue, Plateau, Niger, and Tarabas. Consequently, all our national forests have become abode for criminal terrorists to perpetrate their criminal acts. Most of the aforementioned locations have lucrative solid mineral, where they are mining and looting the country resources to acquire sophisticated weapons to continue with their evil acts. What can be more embarrassing than that? This is the time for all Yorubas to be vigilant and be on their alert. This should be done effectively through our local intelligence gathering mechanism, because this monster must be fought by all. That is why we welcome the proposal by the 47th American President, Donald Trump, to flush out these terrorists, claiming Christian and Muslim in Nigeria. Not only Christian, Muslim, even the traditional believers. Majorly, they are commoners, citizens of these countries. I still don't understand why some people are against the military intervention to deal with these bandits, or for political reasons refuse to deal with the situation. It is better for American soldiers to help us in this country. Donald Trump has not told anybody that he wants to set up a military base in Nigeria. Unquote. The propaganda they are running is that Donald Trump wants to come and set a military base in Nigeria. For any country to set a military base in any country, there must be a bilateral agreement between the both countries. What he simply said was that enough killing in Nigeria. So what is wrong with that? You will remember an incident that happened in 2020 when America was abducted and taken to one of the towns in the north. The United States U.S. Marine stormed the place, killed the 6 kidnappers, and rescued the American. And this is exactly what we are saying. Precisely, I think it's Sokoto. That incident happened in Sokoto State, in the forest of Sokoto. And if Nigerian security apparatus have been compromised, then Western power should intervene to restore peace and order in the land. Enough of killing in this country. A few days ago, the British government warned its citizens not to go to about 20 states in Nigeria because of insecurity. What can be more embarrassing than that? 20 states out of 36 states. This is time for all Yoruba to be vigilant and be on alert. This should be done effectively through our local intelligence gathering mechanism, because the monster must be fought by all. It is no brainer that if these terrorists are treated with kid gloves, they will go on the rampage soon. They must be nipped in the bud immediately. Therefore, the sense of urgency to tackle this insecurity promptly must be our urgent guidance principle. This essential threat must be tackled immediately. We must wage intelligent war against kidnapping, and the time for that fight is now. The principal task of security agencies is to defend the state against threats to its national security. Any threat to the economic growth of the country is also a threat to the national security. Since those threats could be covertly organized, Yoruba people and all Nigeria need intelligence to counter this urgent agent of darkness. This is the time for us to have before the situation become unbearable. Thank you very much.
Kilarigbo TV, ìkànnì amúlùdún àkọ́kọ́ tó ń gbé àṣà àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Yorùbá lárugẹ.